Welcome back to 6 Minute Math Plays. Again, we will be doing the New York Times game suite. So, here we go. We'll start with our pips on easy mode. We got 6, 0, and a couple equals. Okay, so those equals are going to be a 0, a 4, and a 3. And then we have the 0 greater than. Okay, so we're going to go with 6, 4, 4, 0, 0, 6. This is a 0 greater than 4, which is our 5. And our 3 is our final equals for our easy mode. Okay, let's check out our medium. We're going to give ourselves a 5-minute time limit with this. We have 5 here that cannot be equal to each other. A 4, there's only one of those. So that's an easy fit. There's 2 5s for this bottom 5. We have a greater than 3. So that's either a 5 or a 6. A less than 2. So that's our 0. So I think it's going to look like that to be in this can't be equals to each other area. And then we should be able to put pieces in here. So I already have a 6 in there. And I need that to be the 5. So I'm going to say that's a... I need a 5, 3, and 2 still in there. So we can make that a 3 or 2. I can make that a 5. That's not going to work because that won't equal up top. The less than 3, that actually has to be the 2. So that's going to be there. That's going to give me 2 equals there. So I think that's going to be there. What can go here? A 3 and a 2. Interesting. 3, 2. Oh, and there we're going to go. So our 3s are going to be equal to each other. My 5 is my greater than 3. And then we have that 6 at the end. Let's try our hard. We're going to give ourselves a 10-minute time limit with this one. We have 12, so that's going to be 2 6s. Less than 20. We have a lot of 5s and 6s down here. The 6 is interesting because that's a low section. Less than 4 is also interesting because that's another low section. So it looks like we're trying to figure out where our high numbers are going because we have a lot of less thans. So we're going to start here. Typically with hard, this isn't the double 6. So I'm going to say that this is going to be the 6, 3 to keep my less than 5. And then we'll make some adjustments from there. I think it's going to be a 6, 6. This less than 20 is interesting because I have a bunch of numbers to get to. So I can put 14 here. And with all these less thans, I'm just getting rid of big numbers. So I want 13 in these 2 spots. So I'm going to put the 5, 5 and then a 3 here. Just to keep that less than 20, so that's 19. And then we'll start to put in some areas. This is also an interesting one, less than 9. Just going to figure out where this 5, 4 goes. Got to keep my 5 up and my 6 up. Let's make that a 6, 2. Oh, I think I'm going to run into something here because this less than 7 is going to be 2 numbers that I need to equal 6. But let's see what we can do. So we have a 1, 1 and a 0, 1. That makes this blue section equal to 6. I can do 7. See, this is where I'm just stuck on high numbers. But that is okay. So let's see what numbers we can get out. I can make that the 2, 5. That gives me the 7 actually. So that's good. And now we're just looking for a 4. Where can I replace this 4 with a number of 4? And it doesn't even have to be that one actually. I can find a place for this one maybe. Yeah, this 5 is interesting. The 5, 4 here. It's going to go there either way. That's 7. That's 8. That is less than 4, but now I need to find something equal to 6. I'm pretty confident about this middle section. This 2, 5 is also equal to 7. I like that there. Let's see if that could be 5, 4. Okay, that helps a little bit. That opens up another 5. It helps a very small bit. I have 7 up here, so I'm looking for just another 1. But I like that down there. That's 9. Okay. So we're going to go with this. I'm actually going to end this here. I'm pretty confident. I don't want to take too much time here. Couple mistakes. Oh, less than 7. Oh, that becomes an issue. Okay, so now that that's less than 7, let's see if I could find where we're at there. That has to be there. I think that has to be there. Let's try one more option here, and that is actually going to be putting my double 6s in there. Because then that lets me put this as a 5, 4. Sorry for that scroll up. And I need to get rid of the 6, 3. I need to get rid of the 5, 4, 3. So there's my 6. So I'm happy with that. This is 15, so I'm looking for 4. I think I'm going to run into a very similar problem. And that's okay. So I could put a 0, 1 there. 0, 0. Yeah. Very similar problem. I don't hate it less. Going to be on the same issue. This less than 4 is coming back to haunt me. So let's do our reveal and see how we did. So they did put the 6, 6 together. Was the 5, 4. So that was correct. They put the 6s down there. My double 5 here and my 4. So I was correct there. Okay. So not bad. So if you look at my board, a couple small issues. My 5, 5 moved into the blue. My 6, 2 was good. And the 6, 1 moved down there. And then the 4, 4. Okay. So close, but no cigar yet again with my hard. I'm going to keep at it. I find hard, sometimes I can do it in 3 minutes, and sometimes it takes me way too long. Let's move on to our other games. So let's give our Wordle a go here. Today, let's go back to starting with salad. We have our S, nothing else that is interesting. I want to see what kind of vowels we have here. So we're going to go with sound. We have an N. Probably our vowel is going to be an I. Let's go with shins just to see where our I is. Okay, that's good. And now I'm going to go with spiny. That feels like it could be, and it is the answer. Let's go on to our strands here. Our theme is It's a Gift. And let's see what we can find. I'm always looking in these corners just to see. So I have offering. I think we have present. I'm going to go with registry. I see a tree here. Okay, maybe not. So we're doing something about giving things to others. So let's start to get some of these off our board here, and I think the spangram will give itself to us. Oh, generosity. Generosity. There's our spangram right down the middle. And now we're just trying to fill things in. So we have a grant, we have bonus, this ROND, award, and donation. And there we go. Okay, last one here. Let's do our connections. So we have sharp, pitch, flat, heater, clog, jam, boost, glute, plug, wedge, hype, bot, thorn, banger, Morgan, and mule. So my first one is heater. That's typically a fastball in baseball. So we got heater, pitch, banger. Those are something. We have a jam and a bop and a banger and a heater. Could be, feels like something of like a positive song. I think that's got to be what it is. So let's see if that gives us one of them. There we go. Our blue one. Oh, good. Blue first again. Okay. Now, so this is going to be our purple. We have horn. We have lute in glute. A harp in sharp. And can't see the final one in edge, in Ewell, in Ipe. Oh, an organ. Haha, nice. Okay, those are percussion instruments minus the first letter. Musical instruments minus or plus the starting letter. And then we're just down to our final two here. So we got a hype, a pitch, a boost, and a plug. Yeah, that is going to be publicized. And then these are going to be types of shoes, kinds of shoes. Those are all of our games for the day. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math. So keep on practicing. And until next time, keep solving and evolving.